Yeah, I still do the audio check. Screaming! He's screaming again. But why? Why is he screaming? Huh. What does he scream for? It's time for lesbians! Let's go! Alright. Yeah, we had updates today, so these things aren't working anymore. How do I do this then? Oh. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just do this. Hi. Good morning. Hello, Rex. Hello, Ghost. How are you? I hope you're both having a great day. Welcome in. What? Why are you so confused, Rex? You know what time it is. It's time. Time for lesbians. Time for Yuri. Time for girl love. Time for yanderes. You know? It's just that time. But what if I don't though, huh? What if I don't? I could just not, you see. You see. Or else you're gonna decide to get exactly. Die happy. There, then is that so much of a problem? Huh? I mean, it's not the worst thing. And it's not even that bad right now here. It's not like we're at the pool. Or anything like that. Or even if I was wearing a swimsuit. Or something like that. Definitely not. Today's just a regular Thursday, you know? Nothing special going on. It's just Yuri Thursday. You all right there? I hope so. I don't know exactly what you're freaking out about. I mean, we're just here in the void, so... Ghost, maybe you should help him. You might need help. back to 7 streams. Let's go. Nice. Mm-hmm. Your nose is bleeding. Damn. You need a bandage? Tissue? I don't think I have anything here. That probably won't help. Maybe. No. Maybe this. I could rip a page out. They're already a little dirty, but it should work fine, I think. All part of the ritual, he's fine. Yeah? Okay, okay. If this is normal, then fine. We don't have to be too worried, I suppose. Let me put that away too, then. Offer yourself? For what? What are we talking about here? Apparently he is fine. He knows what to do. Yes, so it seems. Now. How has your day been? Good, I hope. My day has been alright. It's been very sleepy and slow, but it's alright. Yes. Well, we recently saw the new monster that's gonna be added to Monster Hunter Wilds. That should be fun. Aside from the robot. Been good. You stole more cookies from work, then realized they scheduled you for 7 days straight. That's illegal. That's it. That's illegal. I highly recommend you either complain or don't show up. Thank you for hit pass. Yes. Say something. Or things like this will only continue. Granted, there's probably a great chance that they'll continue anyway. But they might correct it for at least this week. Maybe. Not only that, but this is after they told you you're not working weekends. Yeah. Stupid. Terrible. Freaking employers. Oh. I wish you luck with that. With handling that. It's never fun. How am I supposed to watch Nui if I'm too tired from work every day? This is fine. You can use my streams to sleep or something. You wouldn't be the only one. Rex, are you okay? A lot of talk about offerings and sacrifice going on right now. You alright? We need to talk. maybe? We need to hold an intervention here. Extremely flustered. I see. Now he's broken. I think so. Something broke him. Oh well. Maybe some nice Yuri will help fix him, huh? There's a certain relationship that we need to mend. So I think we'll be doing that. What? What? Huh? Is the Yuri not a good idea? Should we go back to the pool? Introduce him to more optimum and that'll fix everything. Surely. I know what I can do. I can actually contact one of my hot VTuber friends and we can collab. That'll help, yeah? In all seriousness, maybe I should do that. It's been a bit. Tried to kill me. No, of course not. Hello, Hex Hellfire. Welcome in, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hello. La. How are you doing, Hex? How's it going? Good day? I'm excited for tomorrow, actually, when we play more Chronos, because that's what I plan to do tomorrow. I want to see more of what's going on. Surely our condition won't deteriorate even worse after having absorbed that psychopath. Surely not. Good so far, just waiting for the end of the day. That is fair. Understandable. Well, you're free to wait here with us. I'm about to launch the game. And yeah. Should be good. We're going to not be kidnapped and held prisoner today. Yes. For sure. Absolutely. Not today. Wait. Display the game. There is no reason for you not to. Come on. There it is. Right, I need to not use my Stream Deck because the Stream Deck is having issues right now. Some issues. Okay. should get a gym membership. We should. To prevent more kidnappings like this. Alright, I was very smart when I put this save here. Because this was actually the turning point. I'm pretty sure, because right after we made this decision here, right after we chose this, we got that achievement. And I think that was the turning point that gave us the bad end. So, let's see if this leaving works. Alright. Yes. For those who don't know, the context was we're having issues with our girlfriend. We broke up. And now things are awkward. And then the girlfriend realized that she actually does love us. And so she's trying desperately to get us back. But we're currently not standing for this. After what she did, we are not just going to play into her hands. We're going to stand firm. Because if we don't, we get yandere. Let's see. Probably best not to say anything. I don't think she wants anyone to see her. Plus, her crying has absolutely nothing to do with me. I pause mid-step once I think of this. Selena, is that you? Her voice is nasally. I open my mouth, but nothing comes out. I don't know what to say. You don't want to talk to me. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say something to you. She hurries out, leaving me there alone. I return to my desk. Iris has already returned to normal. She's editing a file on her laptop. She smiles when she sees me come in as if nothing had happened. You were gone for so long. I thought you had fell into the toilet. Nah, my stomach's not feeling well. Don't tell me you got food poisoning. Are we still on for lunch? Yep, of course. Let's get lunch right now. Alright, I'm going to focus. The sooner I finish, the sooner we can leave. Okay. I mindlessly flip through my phone, but I can't stop thinking about what has just happened in the restroom. What on earth is Iris planning? She's already hurt me so much. Why is she here? These questions linger on in my mind, yet the culprit is just obliviously sits there, tapping away at her keyboard. I have to get used to reading like this again. I sigh again. Emotions are challenging to navigate. I'm sorry. I did not fully consider all angles. I'll do my best to fix this. You're supposed to be better than this. Do you even want to make it past probation? Forget it. There's not much else to say. You're lucky this is a two-way door situation. Fix the problem first. Understood. The department head tosses the files onto Iris's desk before leaving. Iris is emotionless. She just sits there, her head bowed. I wonder what's on her mind. What are you looking at? Megan murmurs in a hushed tone, her eyes darting in Iris's direction. Her words make me realize I've been staring at Iris again. It's nothing. I shake my head. Deep down, I know that interacting with Iris will just bring me more pain. I retract my eyes. You care so much about your ex-girlfriend? I don't. You're mistaken. No one's buying it. Your eyes were completely glossed over. You can't even hide it. Megan. One of our coworkers is secretly spying on us. I hurriedly make sure we both lower our volumes. Megan stops talking, but she has a teasing look in her eyes. She looks down, her fingers flying across the keys. Hey, do you think she switched jobs because of you? Does she regret breaking up with you? Is she trying to win you back? Who knows what she wants? Don't think I don't know. I see it all. Now that's what they call separated but still together in spirit. Please stop talking. It's all her fault. She shows up again right after I've finally moved on. She seems pretty eager to reconcile. Maybe it's possible. Nah, if we can't fix the real underlying issue, then I'll just be hurt once more. I'd been thinking about the problems between me and Iris ever since we broke up. I don't care whether or not we get back together. I just want to know how she defined our relationship. Don't we know that? A little. If you're saying we've read this already, I think this is a little bit different from last time. Oh yeah, we do know why she's still here. I want to know her reasons for breaking up with me so cruelly. I put down my phone, even though talking to Megan about all this helps me cool off. But when I look up, I can't help but focus on Iris. My good mood goes immediately down the drain. You mean us getting hurt? Yeah. Yeah, we do know. We definitely know. I get you now. She seems to sense someone staring at her, so she lifts her head. She's momentarily surprised, but beams. I avert my gaze. My heart skips a beat. I'm not familiar with this part. The department head told me you're responsible for this section. Could you explain it to me? Iris scurries over to my side, spreading the document she'd just been given across my desk. I skim over the file. That's certainly my work. Yep, that's indeed my section. I explain my thoughts to Iris. I see. So we're taking our company's previous cases into consideration, right? You're applying what you've learned. That's great. Thanks for the compliment. If you don't mind, could you lend me some of your time so that I could learn more from you? I can sense that she's pleading with me. My feelings are thrown into disarray. Why does she have to use that tone? I hesitate and don't respond. She might not be free. Aren't we going out tonight? She gives me a look, but I have no idea what she's talking about. What? Going on? Ugh, did you forget? We're hanging out with Cassidy. There's a social event tonight. Are you going to cancel on her? Oh, I do have vague memories of something like that. To the left of me is a desperate Iris, and to the right is an eager Megan. I agree. We agree. We agree. Yes. Yes. Agree. I'll go. Good. Gigi, you should ask some of our other seniors. Some of our other seniors. You're gonna go walk your dog? Okay. Give that pooch its walkies. Take care of it. Give it all the pets from me as well. They'd be happy to answer your questions. Megan sounds quite boastful. I haven't seen Cassidy in ages. I've been so busy with work. Maybe it's nice that I'm going out tonight. I can let loose. Huh? Iris watches our personal conversation with no intention of leaving. She just quietly stands next to me. I'm quite irked by her smile. Gigi, is there something else you need? I don't want to bother you if you're so busy. Although, could you give me a few minutes of your time? I have some personal matters I'd like to discuss with you. There's no room in my schedule to discuss that with you. She bitterly smiles, but I don't get up, nor am I lenient with her. After a while, she bends down and murmurs in my ear, "Don't hide from me." I can feel her hot, humid breath. My heart is pounding. My entire chest is on fire. I'm sorry. Can you give me another chance? How can I get you to forgive me? I don't look away. The corners of my mouth lift and she displays that perfect smile again. Don't smile if you have to force it, Iris. I always feel disgusted by that plastic smile of yours. Alright, going out with Cassidy and Megan. Oh, we haven't seen each other in so long. What have you two been up to? Just the usual. Running back and forth between work and school. The karaoke room is quite congested. 3 of us have been chatting for ages and the microphone still hasn't been passed to us. Whoever's singing right now has such a magical voice that even Megan's covering her ears. Why are we here? Cassidy asks Megan, her face deadpan. Megan awkwardly scratches the back of her head. I also don't know. They sit on the sidelines giggling as I watch them bicker. There's a sudden movement near the door. A familiar figure walks by. I'm sure my eyes aren't playing a trick on me. The person who just walked by was Iris. Why is she here? I look towards Megan, who's happily chatting away with Cassidy. She didn't notice the suspicious movement outside the door at all. I spring up from the couch. What? Did you lose something? Megan follows my gaze towards the door. Only she's vanished. The door's unlocked, but the hallway's empty. I just saw Shuji. She followed you all the way here? She's doing too much. But she didn't say anything after that conversation we had yesterday. I guess liars like her are used to being hypocritical. Go. I can tell you don't have the heart to sit here any longer. Yeah. Get out of here, huh? I nod. My heart is filled with anticipation as I charge out the door. She's not there in the hallway, but I have an inkling as to where she may be. I run down the corridor lit by colorful lights. The colors are a blur, but I don't care. When I rush out of the lobby, I find Iris standing by the side of the road. She hadn't gone far. She looks bewildered when she sees me. I rushed out in a hurry. I didn't even think about how I was going to start this conversation, or what I was even going to say. I'm sorry, did I disturb you? I just wanted to see you. I caught up with you because I need to talk to you. Huh? I have a lot of questions about what happened in the past. About what happened between us. Since you're here, that means you're free, right? Yes, I'll answer whatever it is you'd like to know, truthfully. Until you're satisfied. Okay, then I'll be straightforward. Why did you initially agree to be my girlfriend? Whatever. Don't answer if you don't want to. No, I shouldn't keep this from you any longer. During that time... She's interrupted by a sudden ringing. I'm sorry. I have to take this call. After glancing at the caller ID, her eyebrows furrow. She promptly covers the speaker on her phone and turns her back towards me. She didn't put the phone on speaker, but whoever's calling has a loud voice. Even when I take a few steps back, I still catch phrases here and there. The tutoring classes are about to start. Iris, is there a solution? The renovation. And what happened before cost a lot of money. Just do your best. We don't want to cause you too much trouble. It's fine. It's not like this is the first time it's happened. I understand you both really need me. I do. Oh, sweetie. I take an educated guess and assume that she was just on the phone with her parents. She seems gloomy after hanging up. Are you okay? Maybe we can pick up on this conversation another day. It's fine. My family just has a few things they need me for. I'll give you the answers you want. And I'd rather discuss this with you than face my family. Discuss this with you than face my family. Okay, but now might not be the best time. I'm going to say my piece. You don't need to answer right this second. I'm not putting you on trial. I just want to know your thoughts. Why did you always hide your problems from me? You never told me anything, whether it was about your job or your personal life. Her face grows paler and paler. I never expected to see such despair in her eyes. I heard you tell that person on the phone, I understand you both really need me. You think you don't need anyone else? I won't force you to tell me everything. I know there are things you probably don't want to open up about, but you hurt me. That's the cold, harsh truth. I chase you out here because I still have a sliver of hope. I still want you to tell me how you truly feel. I say this all in one breath before nervously looking at her. I understand what you mean. If I show you the true me, even the parts of me that I didn't know existed, does that mean we still have a future together? I'm gonna drink. I think I need to. Ow. Ba. I can tell this is gonna be emotional as well. He remembered. No. We've been having an emotional streaming week. What happened in Expedition yesterday, or Expedition 33 yesterday, and now this. So you two didn't actually say anything to each other that night? No, she had to leave. Something came up. Isn't it working hours right now? I look up, meeting Victoria's gaze. I don't know when she suddenly appeared at my desk. I look at Megan, embarrassed, but that traitor decided to save herself and is currently pretending to be hard at work. I hope she didn't hear anything, but I don't think that's likely. You know why Iris Wen isn't here today? I hope you tell me the truth. She is still on probation, and we've had to reallocate her work to others. The project manager and I have discussed this issue. We understand if something major has happened, but the excuse she gave us was too far-fetched. I wanted to check in and see if you know anything. She got a call last time I saw her and left in a hurry. Maybe it was some sort of family emergency? I see. She hasn't responded to my messages, nor has she responded to our pings. Please have her explain herself if you manage to reach her. I nod. Victoria leaves right after. Megan watches Victoria return to her office before sneaking over and giving me a look. Why didn't you ask Executive Chi? What's the point? Even she has no clue. Look, since Shuji is our co-worker, then that means she probably has a file full of her personal details, right? You can try convincing Executive Chi. Maybe she'll let a few details slip. Haven't you been worried about Shuji? Yeah, but it's awkward asking Executive Chi for something so personal. I deliberate over whether or not to ask before deciding why not. Executive Chi, are you free right now? Why? You mentioned that Iris is taking a few days off. I'm worried about her. I know her employee file probably contains more details about her life. She did mention something about her family. Maybe she could be reached via that. Employee file? No one else can see those except for HR. I know this is invading her privacy, but I'm worried about her personal well-being. If you could just let slip a few details. I just want to make sure she succeeds and thrives. I see. I expectantly look at Victoria, who accepts defeat and sighs. I'll have someone check over her file. It should be fast. Take a seat. Thank you so much. Sorry for the trouble, Executive Chi. Okay. Maybe we'll learn something here. A few minutes later, Victoria calls me back into her office. I just skimmed over her file. I'll summarize. Iris has a younger brother and a younger sister. Their family conditions are mediocre. From what I remember, she's also working a part-time job. My guess, she's supporting her family. I once saw her faint from exhaustion. She's always busy. I just assumed she wanted to spice up her resume. Having too many jobs wouldn't necessarily boost her resume. It might even have the opposite effect. I don't think that's entirely the reason. I understand. Thank you, Executive Chi. No worries. The company would be happy to help with whatever trouble she's facing. After all, she's one of us. I'll pass the message forward. Thank you. Of course. Victoria's words still linger on in my mind even after my shift ends. I couldn't get much out of her, but it did affirm my theories. I'm disappointed, but I'm more concerned about Iris. I'd sensed it myself, but I never thought too deeply about it. Maybe if I sympathized with her more. So, maybe our relationship ending wasn't only because she grew detached and kept switching up on me. I need to breathe. Someone please remind me to breathe. Sorry. I'm slightly butchering things. Now that I think about it, when we were together, she never told me anything about her family or her personal life. Yes, she hurt me, but that doesn't mean I won't try to understand her line of reasoning. From this perspective, I too am a selfish lover. I only enjoyed the love and affection she'd showered me with, never once asking about her struggles. But she never wanted me to see her weak side. If I'd asked about her family, would it have ended differently if she let me in? If she didn't keep everything locked up inside her heart? Huh? I lift my head. I somehow made my way back on campus. Maybe my legs brought me here out of habit. I don't need to do anything here. I should head back. I turn to leave, but an abrupt thought pops into my mind. Why don't I check the student council room? Maybe Iris is there. The chances of her being there are low, but Iris is the only thing I can think about. I'm about to be overwhelmed by all the emotions I've been feeling these last few days. Maybe it's just a desperate attempt to comfort myself, but I walk towards the student council room. I unexpectedly bump into Iris outside one of the lecture buildings. I haven't seen her in a few days. She looks skinnier. Gigi, it's you. She pauses before asking, what are you doing here? I was just passing by. Thought I might pay a visit. The current president is too busy. I'm helping pick up some of the slack. I was sitting here by myself when I thought about the day I became a student council president. I was incredibly happy. People needed me. People recognized my talent. I wanted to surround myself with those sentiments, whether it was at home or at school. It was proof that my life mattered, that I exist. So you just... But... She spins around, her eyes staring distantly, as if I was some object far out of reach. After I met you, everything changed. I felt satisfied whenever you needed me, but that was quickly followed by restlessness and hurt. I've never been in love before. I don't know what love is. I stupidly believed that my feelings weren't love. Before I met you, I thought that love would play no part in my life. After getting to know you, I started feeling lonely. It turns out that apart from being needed, there's something else I desire. I've never let anyone in all these years. I was scared of people looking down on me. I was scared they'd hate me. I was scared I'd be hurt after opening up. Will you be scared when I have trouble controlling my emotions? Will you be disappointed when you find out I'm not as perfect as you once thought? It might take me years to learn how to develop an intimate relationship with someone else. Are you willing to walk down that path with me? Please, stay by my side. Tears spill out the corners of her eyes. I'm a hypocrite. I hate myself. I'm weak. Will you still love me after I show you my true self? I don't respond. Iris looks desolate and shakes her head. No, don't say anything. I don't think I can handle being rejected right now. I don't know. Iris, what do you think? Do you think we can proceed like this? Iris doesn't understand what I mean. She thinks for a second before asking. Do you still love me? Okay. Should it be okay or yes? I'll go with okay for now. Okay. I think it was supposed to be yes. Yes. Then that's enough. I won't let go of your hand ever again. Then... let's start over. From the first day we met. She's in disbelief, but suddenly smiles through her tears. I've never seen such a genuine smile on her face before. I smile back. It's been a long time since a smile has come so easily to me. Sudden music change. This is much better than being drugged. I agree. Much better. Ow. Although there's still time. Things ended up going like this. Iris takes me to the amusement park again. She wants to redo our date. I walk down the road, her hand in mine. It doesn't feel real. The amusement park is filled with sounds of joy and laughter. This isn't our first time here, but the atmosphere feels heavier this time around. It's different from all our other dates. Any games you'd like to play? I remember there was a plushie you really wanted. Nah, no way that claw machine isn't a scam. You won't know until you try. Iris tightly grips my wrist, as if she's afraid I'd fly away if she let go. Chuchi, I didn't realize you literally meant you wouldn't let go of my hand ever again. She blushes and glares at me before reluctantly letting go of my hand. I'm going to buy tokens. Wait here for me. She scurries off to the token machine, even glancing back to make sure I haven't left. Iris swiftly returns with some shiny tokens. We promptly find the claw machine that had stumped us last time. No. This is much better, okay. This is much better. Let me take a picture of this. Let me screenshot. Save it. I can't believe it's still here. Looks like it's hard to catch. Perhaps it's just waiting for the right person to take it home. Would you like to try first? I don't believe we can fail twice. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Iris and I exchange a few taunts before I grab a few tokens and insert them into the slot. A childish tune begins playing, the timer starts counting down. I maneuver the claw, shaking it twice before taking a step back and slamming the button. The claw grazes past the bear. Shumei, you have to pay attention. Don't rush the process. The first time is just a test run. Again! I insert a few more tokens, trying to catch the bear, but to no avail. I've just moved it further and further. It refuses to come out. Just a little more. You try. I can't get it out. Okay. Pay close attention. We exchange spots. The bright light from the claw machine reflects onto her face. There's a childlike innocence to her smile. I've seen her various smiles. Her friendly one, her gentle one, her detached one, her fake one, and her hurt one. But I've never seen such a simple side to her. Maybe she's finally coming out of that shell of hers and opening up. I'm seeing the real Iris. I can't help but stare in disbelief. I didn't expect her to have such a childish side. Perhaps it's because I'd assumed she was a mature person who could easily handle everything. Iris? What? Are you cheering me on? She glances at me and grins. It feels like we're the only people in this entire world. She is all I can see. Until I suddenly feel a huge, soft item being stuffed into my arms. I pat the fluffy bear, overjoyed. You really caught it? She beams, pleased to hear me sing her praises. I'm incredible. Why couldn't you get it last time? Maybe fate decided that wasn't the right time. She buys an ice cream cone with 2 scoops from a nearby stall and hands it over to me. I take the ice cream from her hand without a second thought. Hey, you're not eating? I do want a bite. Then... Before I can finish my sentence, Iris tilts forward and takes a small bite of the ice cream I'm holding. Adorable! Give me a picture of that too. Yes. This is why we save Scum. Yes, this is why we save Scum. The way we fixed 2 of them, and they both drugged us. Yeah, that seems to be a recurring theme with this game. So I guess Iris only drugged us after we got locked into the bad ending. That is true. Yes. Nixie. Alright. After she's done, she lifts her head, pleased, and makes eye contact with me. There's a tinge of strawberry ice cream on her lips. I don't know what to do. My heart was just racing from that game, and now it's pounding even faster. Kiss it off! Lick it off her lips. Come on. Iris, on the other hand, is delighted. She leisurely wipes her mouth with a napkin. She's a professional charmer, and I eat it up every time. She hasn't changed the way she flirts. I'm one of those who takes the bait every single time. They say the first bite is the most delicious. I've already eaten the sweetest part, so I'm full. Why don't you think of it as a reward for winning? Jeez, Gigi. I mutter. The sentence drifts into Iris's ears and a mischievous smile crosses her face. Our date continues until the sun sets. Are you heading home? Yeah, I can call a cab. It won't take long for me to get back. If you're not in a hurry, could you walk me to the bus station? Sure. Did you have fun today? Iris carefully broaches the question, as if she's being put on trial. It's like Iris and I have switched places. She's more nervous than I was, and then today I confessed. Happy doesn't sufficiently express all my feelings. I quietly look at Iris. A bus drives by, full of people, sending her hair flying. Are you unhappy? Of course not. It's just hard for me to put it into words. Iris smiles. I see. I know what you mean. I think that's my bus. Goodbye, and... I get on my tiptoes and quickly peck her on the cheek when no one's looking. The next bus stops by the side of the road. I gently push Iris towards the door. We kissed her! Let's go! Just a cheek kiss, though. Yeah, we need a real kiss here, come on. I want to create more memories with you in the future. She still looks at me with those eyes, not wanting to break eye contact with me, even though the bus driver's been slamming on the horn, telling her to hurry up. She sighs. Okay. See you tomorrow. A few months later. I'm home. You're back so late. Why did your shift end so late? I had a lot of stuff to finish, so I stayed behind. Wow, Executive Chi sure thinks highly of my girlfriend. I should thank her, shouldn't I? She emphasizes the words my girlfriend. She's doing it again. So cute. Based on my understanding of her, I can conclude she's jealous. Alright, that's enough. I wrap my arms around her, grinning. She looks like a cat that just got her tail stepped on when she glares at me. It was just work. Relax. Plus, I told you that our department head resigned. We can only go to Executive Chi. She knows she's making a big deal out of nothing and just pouts. There's no solution yet. We'll be fine once we get a new department head. Oh, yeah, I have something to tell you. Executive Chi is sending me on a business trip to Shen City. I'm going to be doing some research over there. That means she recognizes how capable you are. It's great. I just won't be able to see you for a long time. She sulks, about to cry. I lean in and what now? And kiss her on the cheek. It'll be fine. I'll be back in a few days. Okay. Why don't we have a drink to celebrate the significant development at work? Recently, we've been alternating which apartment she stays at. Iris will come over to my place for a few days, then I'll head to hers for a few days. Ma, I raise my glass. She clinks her glass against mine, the red liquid gently swaying back and forth. We each take a sip. The street is almost completely empty during the middle of the night. The dim light from the street lamps is like a faint nebula in the dark night sky. We had to work overtime until extremely late. Iris and I haven't eaten dinner yet. We plan on buying something from the convenience store on our way home. Wait, I recently saw a post online about how you can mix your own cocktail at the convenience store. I'd like to try it out. Why don't I join you? I want to taste your creation. We exit the store, each carrying the cocktails we'd mixed for each other. We're not far from her apartment. Okay, it's getting late. You should hurry home. I'll stay with you until your taxi arrives. No, you always walk me to my building before leaving. Oh, all right. She sighs, but I can tell she's happy. We continue walking forward, occasionally sipping our cocktails. The one you mixed is delicious. I really like it. Yours looks pretty, but it's bitter. Iris reaches out to grab the cocktail in my hand, but I chug it all down before she can. She laughs. She takes the now empty cup and tosses it into the trash can along with hers. When she turns around, I notice a weirdly shaped rock in her hand, about the size of her fist. Maybe my brain's not quite working because of the alcohol, but I ask, did you get that from the trash can? I've broken her concentration with my question, but she still continues walking towards me and lifts up the rock in her hand. I've spent a long time thinking about how I was going to confess to you, what I was going to say, and how I was going to let you get you to believe in my love. I'm really nervous about this. I know I owe you a lot, but you never blamed me. You've instead showered me with love and affection that's been missing from my life this entire time. Oh my god! She slowly opens the rock. I finally realize that what she's been holding is a ring box in the shape of a clamshell. Inside was a bright white pearl ring. What do you say? Will you walk down this path with me? Will you spend the rest of your life together with me? Spend the rest of our lives together. She notices that I'm reminiscing and kisses me on the forehead. I never got the chance to thank you, Selena. Thank you for giving me the chance to be in your life. I feel so lucky and blessed. My cheeks tinge red hearing her words. I bashfully nod. I'm also grateful to you as well. Thank you for taking that step. Iris smiles and wraps her arms around me from the back. Her breath tickles my neck. I can feel her heart pounding against my spine. It was as if our souls were connected. How long are you going to stay there? About 2 weeks. That long? Iris's tone is bitter and resentful. She punishes me by biting my ear. Stay with me tonight? They told me too late. I have to leave tomorrow morning. I haven't even packed yet. Iris isn't satisfied with my answer. Her fingers scrape against my neck. The feeling turns my legs to jello. It's fine. I'll help you pack. I'll make you breakfast and wake you up tomorrow morning. Leave it to me. Is that okay? Her lips graze against my earlobe as she enunciates every word. I am totally not doing justice to this. Let me do that again. It's fine. I'll help you pack. I'll make you breakfast and wake you up tomorrow morning. Leave it to me. Is that okay? Something more like that, maybe. Blah, 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 blah. It sends a tingling sensation down my spine. Yes. You're so sensitive, Selena. Oh boy. Oh boy. The next day, sunlight pours through a gap in the curtains, forces me out of my peaceful slumber. I'm so itchy. I'm about to scratch my face when someone grabs my hand. Nui killing it with the voice acting. Thank you. Time to get up. No grabbing my hair. 5 more minutes. No. You have a meeting before your flight. You need to get out of bed and get going. Do I really need this job? My brain is completely shut down. My hair is a frazzled mess. I have a feeling they did not get much sleep last night. Iris, on the other hand, is standing next to the bed, already dressed. She's even done her makeup. Gigi, you're moving so fast. Aren't you tired? There's no other choice. We can't both be stuck in bed. That'll kill our monthly bonus. I have to admit, she's completely right. I need this job, and I need the monthly bonus. So sweet. After getting ready, Iris and I arrive at the company. The meeting's finally over. My luggage is in the car. I'm going to leave after saying hi to Executive Chi. Give yourself some more time to be prepared. Do you have everything? Yes. Don't worry. I believe you. I'm leaving now. Okay. Be careful on the way there. She's so calm. Completely different from how she was last night. She said she'd miss me every day. Where's that attitude now? Once I arrive at the airport, I stand on the sidewalk with my luggage. Please tell me we get a kissing CG. Please. I still have plenty of time. My phone suddenly buzzes. Take a nap if you get tired, but keep an eye on your belongings. Someone will pick you up after you land. I know. Relax. Okay. Oh, and most importantly, don't forget about me. My mind wanders to Iris before I even board the plane. What is she doing right now? Miss, is that suitcase too heavy for you? You seem to be by yourself. Huh? Ah, damn, it was her. Okay. Let me redo that. Miss, that suitcase... Is that suitcase too heavy for you? You seem to be by yourself. That was still terrible, but... That voice is oddly familiar. I spin around and notice Iris leaning to the side, staring at me. What are you doing here? Oh, I thought Executive Chi told you already. You were supposed to have another coworker join you, but it looks like a certain someone doesn't know about this at all. So, I'll pretend not to know either. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm sending you to Shin City soon. There's a new project starting over there. You can test out your abilities over there. A business trip. I'm going to go on a business trip. Does that mean I'm an essential part of the company now? I'm worried you won't be able to handle it all by yourself, so I asked someone more experienced to join you. I hope you can work out together well. You two can work together well. She did mention it. I sheepishly meet Iris's eyes and nervously chuckle. I didn't expect it to be you. Did you really think I'd let you off with just that? Gigi. I drag out my voice, but flirting in such a public space makes me embarrassed, so I lower my volume. I tug on the corner of her shirt and she takes my hand. Okay, I won't lie to you. I actually only got the message yesterday afternoon. Your previous companion had something come up last minute. I'm basically an understudy. However, since it's with you, I'm over the moon. Even though it conflicts entirely with my schedule and was incredibly short notice. Let's go board our plane. Okay. That person totally didn't somehow mysteriously end up in a coma. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is pretty. This is cute. Please kiss. Please. We sit next to each other on the plane, our fingers interlocked, neither of us letting go. We're exchanging our warmth with one another, like a metaphor for our love. Since we're sitting so close to one another, I'm wrapped tightly by Iris's familiar perfume. I rub my head against her shoulder. After I yawn, Iris fondly asks, "Why are you already sleepy? We just boarded. Didn't you sleep well last night?" "What do you think? Isn't that a certain someone's fault?" She seems embarrassed. I look up and notice her slightly red ears. They completely expose her. My eyes drift down to our hands. A waterfall of infinite emotions pours out. The heat in our palms of our hands feels as though it's simultaneously been there and forever, and there forever and not. Iris, will you stay by my side forever? Why are you suddenly asking me that? I squeeze her hand, making sure I'm not dreaming. We've been together for a long time, but there's still many years to come. Then we shall spend those years. Then shall we spend those years together? The wings of the plane cut through the fluffy white clouds. Iris and I smile at each other. Life is a roller coaster. We don't know what fate will bring us tomorrow, but I'm sure that right now, we can see the future in each other's eyes. Ah, there we go. No kissing, CG. Ah, God damn it. Irene. We did get this one, but we need a happy kissing, CJ. Come on. Don't bully me like this. Alright, well. So yeah. That was Iris's happy end. I like it. I like it. It's nice. She's nice when she doesn't go a bit lonely psycho and kidnap you. Yeah. I am disappointed with no kissing. No kissing CG. But, oh well. We got the hand-holding CG at least. So there was that. Ba, 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 ba. Now, we can start in on Eleanor. You guys ready? Put in your guesses now. What will the twist with Eleanor be? What do you think? Is she going to secretly somehow be a criminal? Is she going to be another yandere? Who knows? We'll find out. Maybe she's going to be another special surprise. Fantasy surprise. But anyway, let's get on our way to finding out. It took me like maybe 40 minutes to do Iris's ending from that point. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're at the campus. Hi, excuse me. Would you be interested in attending this talk? It's related to employment. The lecture hall is full as class is about to start. I explain the contents of the talk to the student sitting in the front row. who quickly skims over the flyer before shaking her head no. I'm sorry, I have an interview that day. Most of my classmates have already found internships or have interviews lined up. These talks hosted by a career development center are useless to them. No one's interested. However, my advisor is pressuring me to get enough people to attend. I've spent the entire afternoon asking around, but I can't get anyone to sign up. I even asked every classmate I have a good relationship with. Still no luck. I sigh, looking at the interest form in my hand. It's already creased, and where there should be a name, there's none. What's got you looking so down? Someone waves their hand in front of my face and says in an unfamiliar, warm tone. I look up, dejected, unable to match their energy. Selena? Eleanor softly reminds me, quickly winking. I get the hint. Gotta run for a bit, but you leave Shima? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for looking. Cassidy, you're here. I look around guiltily and let out a sigh of relief after determining that no one saw our interaction. That was close. I almost called Eleanor by her real name in front of our classmates. What if they're actually the same person after all? Oh boy. We'll find out. Have we ever actually seen them in the same room together? I don't know. Anyway, since she's here, I guess that means Cassidy isn't. I rarely see you so worried. Is there anything I can do to help? I think obviously we should confide in Eleanor. First of all. Confide! There's a talk tomorrow afternoon hosted by the Career Development Center, but no one wants to go even though we're offering extra credits. My advisor's gonna kill me. I've been desperately begging others the entire afternoon, and now there's finally someone I can pour my heart out into. Words just come flying out of my mouth now that Eleanor's here. It's definitely a challenge getting others to attend. Don't worry. Let's come up with a plan. There's actually something I need her help with. Finding Cassidy. I texted her early this morning, but she still hasn't responded. Maybe Eleanor can help me reach out to her. Before I can come to a decision, Eleanor makes her way over and looks at the interest form in my hand. After a brief pause, she asks, Did you guys draw lots? My class would do that or take turns. We used to do that, but it's different this year. Many students have already found internships, and they're preparing for all sorts of exams. Everyone's busy. People would find excuses to back out even if we do lots. How many people do you need? Just one. But I've been struggling to get anyone to attend. I've asked all my friends already. I don't know anyone else who I could beg. I've texted Cassidy, but she hasn't responded. It'd be great if she could attend. Could you help me reach her? You're looking for Cassidy? Isn't Cassidy right here? Eleanor pushes her glasses up. Her eyebrows are slightly raised. Please help me, Cassidy. Please. Please help me, Cassidy. What she said was so unexpected that I worry I may have misunderstood her. I think for a moment before whispering, Is it the Cassidy I'm thinking of? Are you sure? Eleanor looks down, slowly flipping through the pages of her book. I could hear a smile hidden inside her calm voice. I'm taking back my offer if you keep asking. I won't. Please come. Okay, that's kind of cute. Let's see what the other one does. I'm willing to do anything. Should we really say that around her? I don't know. I feel like Eleanor is the type of person to take advantage of that. For a second, all the noise surrounding us is blown away by the wind. I can only hear Eleanor's beautiful voice, clear as day in my head. Eleanor typically has a full schedule. I'm surprised that she's willing to attend a talk in place of Cassidy. Ha! Stupid bot. Thank you so much, Cassidy. How can I repay you? Eleanor attempts to hold back her laughter. Perhaps I'd been a little too excited. Excited, huh? Okay. Thank you so much, Cassidy. How can I repay you? Something like that, maybe. No need to be so polite. Aren't we good friends? I actually have a great relationship with your sister as well. I'm finally able to forget about my worries. Everything looks brighter now. And just in time, the professor walks into the classroom. The bell rings shortly after, and the lecture begins. Eleanor has already pulled out her notebook and is attentively taking down notes. I can hear her taking notes. The sound of her pen scratching against the paper. It was soothing. Suddenly, I hear a tiny click, and Eleanor has stopped writing. She turns around to look at me. I was staring intensely at her. I try to apologize and explain myself, but she's not looking in my direction anymore. Instead, she puts out her hand. Give me the interest form. Such touching words. I'm afraid Eleanor will regret her decision, so I quickly pass her the interest form. Thank you so much. You don't expect me to do this for free, do you? I'll help you with whatever you want in return. I'll go through hell and high water for you. Hell and high water? Eleanor giggles, amused, but that smile of hers only lingers on her lips for a few seconds before prancing away. After taking the interest form, her attention returns to the new slide being projected. She picks up her pen and whispers, "Pay attention to the lecture. That's more important right now." I don't dare disturb her again. I let out a sigh of relief. I can finally update my advisor on the good news so she doesn't have to nag me again. Did you just sigh? A sigh of relief. I really don't know what I'd do without you. I'll sign the form after class. Alright, now we text Eleanor. Image? I don't really understand this topic, Miss Yan. Could you explain it to me? Wait, didn't I review that with you already? You can gain a lot of insight from studying the past. I've already forgotten what you said. That's suspicious. You've never asked me the same question twice. Just tell me what's going on. You saw right through me. I'm never helping you again. I just wanted to text you. Please forgive me. Alright. So, then the month. And if I recall correctly, this will be the part where we... Right. Yes. With these two. Be talking with us probably about the compass and stuff. Yes. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, we get the internship. The barbecue. Yeah. Esther can't go, but Eleanor does. Iris comes, Nixie comes. She's upset we didn't immediately ask her. Of course. Woo-woo. Thank you everyone for coming. Blah blah blah. Text Eleanor. Okay. Here we go. Ajita, what are you doing? I'm texting you. Did expect you to beat me to it. Great minds think alike. Anything you need from me? I see. Nah, I just wanted to ask what you thought of the barbecue last night. It was good, but that's not the question you wanted to ask me, is it? I can't keep anything from you. I thought it was nice, but I'm not used to hanging out with strangers. You were getting along with them pretty well. Yes, and I quite enjoyed your awkward expression. You're so mean. That makes me feel a lot better. I was worried about everyone. Don't worry, it wasn't a big deal to begin with. You're right. And then we take her coffee. Refuse. Baby boo, baby. Baby boo.
Hi Nui Silverwaves Nuivhi Heart Happy 37 months.
Hi Virgil. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for the sub. 37 months already. God damn. God damn. Thank you so much. Every time it comes up again, I'm so surprised that people are still subbed to me for so long. What? So again, thank you so much. Things like that also really help me out. So thank you. I'm texting to Victoria. I think we did read that up before. Alright. Doing good? Good. Very good. Eleanor. Sorry I'm late. I skid to a stop in front of the library, completely out of breath. The backpack I'm holding in my arms threatens to spill out all its textbooks. My heart is racing. I suddenly remember what Eleanor had said to me yesterday. Wow, you and my sister have gotten pretty close. You two are going to the library together? Your sister is so focused on her studies. She's been texting me with questions about the recent case studies we've gone over in the lecture. I thought we'd have a more productive session in person, so we're meeting up at the library. She's just like that. She even borrowed my textbooks a few days ago. Eleanor's rarely friendly with people she just met, though, and you're not the extroverted type. It's just a coincidence, but I'm also surprised by how quickly our relationship has grown. Fate works in mysterious ways. As long as you're by her side, I can freely enjoy my nap. You have no idea how strict she is. I have to wake up super early whenever she's home. She invited me to the library last week. I overslept, and if looks could kill. Oh boy, that was terrifying. I've seen Eleanor's schedule before. It's organized by the hour. No wonder she was pissed when Cassidy showed up late. Really? Eleanor's showing up to classes in your stead. She never would have helped you if she were actually that strict. I said that wrong. Really? Eleanor's showing up to classes in your stead. She never would have helped you if she were actually that strict. Alright, that's better. Cassidy huffs, refusing to admit defeat, and continues rambling on about all the crimes Eleanor has committed. I hope we get to see more of Cassidy throughout Eleanor's route. Overruled. I decide to wake up super early to meet with her on time. I don't want anything bad to happen. However, to my complete and utter surprise, I find Nixie at my door when I head outside, pitifully clutching her wrist. She was just about to knock. She hurt her hand and can't bandage it herself. Nixie hurried over to ask for help. And so I was delayed in leaving my home. Sorry, Eleanor. I must have kept you waiting. I know she's big on punctuality. Can't believe I was late for our first meeting outside of classes. I'm about to offer a quick explanation when she suddenly places a glass of steaming hot milk in front of me. Her hands are slender. I can see her veins. It's cold outside. Here, have something warm to drink. I extend my hand and look at Eleanor. Her expression is calm, but there's a trace of helplessness in her pale golden eyes. Thanks. My fingers are frozen solid on my way here. The hot milk instantly warms them up. The heat spreads from the tips of my fingers all the way to my heart. I'm sorry for being so late and forcing you to wait for so long. It's okay. I'm in no rush. Did something happen? I hesitate for a moment before deciding to tell her what happened. My neighbor accidentally cut her wrist on the window. She just moved in a few days ago, so she hasn't stocked up on any first aid supplies. I helped her bandage the wound. It was so sudden I didn't have the chance to tell you in advance. I'm so sorry. I see. It's completely fine. That was fully out of your control. I don't blame you. Good thing I wasn't too late, right? The milk's still hot. My guilt is tripled by the milk warming my hands. Is everything all right with your neighbor? Yes. The cut wasn't deep. It just looks bad because it's so big. It's quiet in the library. Eleanor and I keep our I have not been keeping my volume low at all, and move closer to each other in order to hear better. The coldness seems to melt away whenever I'm next to her, almost as if she's a fire. Cassidy portrays Eleanor like she's some sort of aloof demon king. She was just exaggerating, wasn't she? Even though it's a weekend, the library is full of students studying. We choose a quiet corner to avoid disturbing our fellow peers. I've made preparations as to what to review with Eleanor. She absorbs content quickly, but she has trouble understanding some topics and needs to do a few example problems. I've gone over the topics you asked me about. I don't think the textbook was clear about this, so let me elaborate. Okay? During one of our previous lectures, the professor said... Okay, so do you understand now? Eleanor sluggishly nods, propping up her chin on her hand. It's completely different from how she typically sits in class. Yes, I do. You're very good at explaining, Professor. Why do you keep looking at me, huh? Why do you keep staring at me? You should be reading the textbook. I don't have anything written on my face. A sense of familiarity creeps up my spine right after I say that. I haven't even been teaching for a full day, yet I've said all the classical lines a teacher does. I'm not the worst student you've had, am I? Eleanor's playful tone and teasing expression leave me at a loss for words. I rapidly flip through the textbook to hide my flustered state, and randomly select a problem I haven't gone over yet. Then give this problem a try. Eleanor leans in, and in this cramped space, her faint fragrance fills my nose, leaving behind a uniquely sweet aftertaste. She collects her smile and skims over the question, circling relevant words with her pen. I silently watch her. A few strands of her hair fall over her eyes. She has a high nose bridge. Her lips are beautiful. Eleanor moves her pen with astonishing speed, scribbling something here and there. Her strokes are sharp, the polar opposite of my rounded letters. No wonder people say handwriting reflects the person. Eleanor gives off the same swift, resolute energy. I'm done. I didn't review this topic with her. I wanted to watch her struggle, but she ended up finishing it almost immediately. What? Suspicious. I take the textbook. Let me take a look. How did you get this right? I haven't gone over this chapter yet. Doesn't the principle stay the same? You're a good teacher. I already understand all this. If I'd known you were so smart, I would have found harder questions. I'm sorry for ruining your plan, Professor. She lightly chuckles while watching my face sour, and then adds in a serious manner, Or maybe you can help me with another problem. I'll pretend not to know the answer. Got a note. I flipped back to the problem I had just reviewed with Eleanor. There's now a post-it note with a playfully drawn smiley face stuck on the page. I've never lent out this book before. There's no doubt as to who the culprit is. I look at Eleanor. I now know an artist. Seems like I'm now acquainted with a graffiti artist. Eleanor's expression remains relaxed, showing no signs of apprehension after being caught red-handed. She looks at me, her gaze unchanging, then at the post-it note. Smooth lines and evocative. Isn't it a masterpiece? The smile is slanted, but she's shamelessly praising herself. And how does your review relate to that drawing? Professor, you need to feel it with your hearts. After the incident with the graffiti blows over, Eleanor and I continue studying, burying our heads in books. When I look up again, I notice that the clock on the wall has moved significantly. Time flies by, and my morning with Eleanor is about to come to an end. I stretch my arms and glance at Eleanor, who hasn't even shifted in her seat. I get the feeling that she's at an entire level above me. We still have one topic left. Are you going to review it on your own? Yes, I've studied related materials before, so it won't be a challenge. If she had told me that before today, I'd assume she was bragging. But after today's study session, I have a new appreciation for her talents. You can text me anytime you have questions about the material. I'm heading home now. Be careful on your way back. Yeah, you too. After waving goodbye to Eleanor, the chilly wind in the lobby saves my brain from overloading with questions. Time to go home and cook lunch. Alright. I like Eleanor so far. How come I haven't seen you recently? I've been a bit busy. Plus, Cass is the one who's supposed to be taking this class. I forgot. I completely saw you as my classmate. Cass has been to lecture. Your brain is playing tricks on you. Then when will I see you? Huh? Why are you asking me that? I just feel like I'm not used to it. Do you miss me? Yeah, a little. Only a little. You come tomorrow? Of course. We can still meet even if I'm not subbing for Cass. Then, see you tomorrow, Eleanor. See you tomorrow. Ow. Look at us being all cute and nervous and clingy and all. Ah. Didn't want one there. Voila. Cute. I'm a drink. My throat. Okay. Maybe I should have filled this bottle before stream. I am burning through this water. Right. Back to campus with Eleanor. It's another Monday. My legs feel like rubber, sinking lower and lower into the ground with each step I take towards the lecture building. I can't believe I have to draw up plans after an 8 a.m. class. Huh? I spot a familiar shadow in the distance. She's walking faster than usual. Without a second thought, I holler her name. Cassidy! The person in the distance stops moving. I catch up to her. I didn't expect to see you here. A half smile lingers on her lips. That's not an expression Cassidy would ever wear. Crap, I called her by the wrong name. My brain just went completely blank. I hurriedly correct myself. Oh, it's you, not Cassidy. What's wrong? Disappointed now that you found out? Of course not. No. Of course not. I still feel guilty about mistaking her for Cassidy. Of course not. Eleanor doesn't say much. She matches my stride and we walk towards the classroom. She and Cassidy are almost identical. It's impossible to tell them apart from a distance. So honestly, it's Eleanor's fault for misleading me. For misleading me. But I'm able to admit my mistakes. Doesn't that mean their disguise is working perfectly? Why do you keep subbing for Cassidy? She must be eternally grateful. I'll go back and get them affection points, yeah? I know Eleanor's not actually mad, so I play along. Ooh. Found out what? Aren't you Cassidy? Yes, I am. I had to prepare materials for a certain someone last night, and I had to wake up early for class today. I had sent Eleanor a few problems yesterday, and some other study materials. I didn't expect her to get through it so fast. Cassidy, you're such a hard worker. Would you like a reward? Ah, my older sister is the hard-working one. No need for a reward. What kind of teacher gives their student a prize, Miss Yan? You're incredible. Attending classes at 2 separate schools where you're majoring in completely different subjects. I would have given up already if I were in your shoes. It's not that bad. I have a close friend here that helps relieve some of my stress. I'm guessing that I'm the friend she's talking about, but that praise is a little too much, isn't it? I blankly stare at her, not knowing what to say. I hope I'm not getting ahead of myself. Am I, Selena? I panic a little under her keen, probing gaze. I even forget how to smile properly. No, I'm just surprised you think so highly of me. I feel very comfortable talking to you. Of course I consider you a close friend. I see. So all she feels is comfort. When I'm with Eleanor, I feel a sense of familiarity. I assume she felt the same. Oh, okay, I like that. When I'm with Eleanor, I feel a sense of familiarity. I assumed she felt the same. And Eleanor hesitates. Something I rarely see from her. She stares into my eyes. This sounds cliche, but I feel like I've known you for a long time. She says what's on my mind almost word for word. My heart skips a beat. I've had that exact same feeling. Sometimes I get the inkling that we're somehow connected. Last time I was just starting to get thirsty when you handed me a glass of water. We've built up a rapport, but I have to say you were obviously dehydrated that time. Eleanor's teasing me. I increase my pace, pretending I'm in a hurry to get to the classroom. I didn't expect her to tug the corner of my shirt, her tone innocent. Don't walk so fast. I get lost easily. Can I walk with you? No. Are you like this with Cass, too? Cassidy knows how to get to class. I don't need to show her the way. Are you close with her? Of course. We know each other very well. Then she must have mentioned me before, right? Yeah. She said you're amazing and disciplined, and you always make sure to do your best. Cassidy had basically described Eleanor as a control freak. I selectively pick out some pleasant adjectives, but I don't know if Eleanor will buy it or not. She said that about me? That's unexpected. So she is aware that Cassidy doesn't have the highest opinion of her. And what about you? Huh? Cass and I might be twins, but our personalities are very different. Which one of us do you prefer? This... Her sudden question catches me completely off guard. My mind starts racing, trying to come up with a satisfactory answer. I haven't spent a lot of time with Eleanor, but to me, her and Cassidy are completely different. I think of them separately. They're polar opposites. Cassidy is introverted while Eleanor is extroverted. I'll rephrase. Would you rather be friends with me? Or would you rather be friends with Cass? Honestly, I feel like I should refuse to answer. Yeah. Why is she asking me such a meaningless question? I'm not falling into such an obvious trap. I smile and shake my head no. I don't want to answer that question. What a shame. I wanted to get a definitive answer about myself. You're definitely a great person to be with. Satisfied? What a diplomatic response. Don't worry. I'll make sure to make you more biased towards me in the future. So confident, Cassidy. You need confidence if you want to win, don't you? But I'm sure I get a few bonus points for showing up to lecture for Cass, right? I don't quite grasp what she means, so I blink in confusion. I'd much rather she attends class for me instead of Cassidy. Not that that would ever happen. Eleanor whispers in my ear, "Since I'm here, you get to play a fun little game as well." What game? Guess who she is? She enters the classroom ahead of me, her steps quickening in pace. That is true. We do get to play that game. I'm finished watching that thriller film you posted about. Don't spoil anything for me. I'm actually too scared to watch it. It's so dark and grim, I'll have nightmares. Relax, there aren't any monsters. The crimes were designed perfectly. I thought it was very interesting. Do you enjoy this genre of films? I think it's pretty good. Seems like you're also interested. Why don't we watch it together someday? Of course! Yes. It must be good if you're recommending it. You trust me so much. What if I'm purposefully lying to you and it's actually super scary? Then I'll never watch a movie with you ever again. I'm kidding. I'll pick something you enjoy. Then it's a deal? Yes. Alright. Welcome back, ghosts. Hello, hello. I hope whatever you went through was okay. We are currently rizzing up Eleanor, as you might expect. I'm getting slightly better at speaking. Thank goodness. Hell yeah, the new path. And so far I'm liking Eleanor. She's definitely more of the extrovert type who teases you a lot. Pretty much any chance she gets. Eleanor's up there. And this is the time where Nixie is gone. Select Eleanor. Sounds like you, really? I have learned something new today about one of my viewers. Oh my gosh! That girl is so handsome! I saw her. Wow, my heart is pounding. Why don't we get to know her? It'd be great if we could get her number. Yeah. The two girls standing next to me are fervently chatting, and the subject of their conversation stands merely a few feet away. She's surrounded by a group of starstruck individuals. I can hear them flirting with her. This event was organized by Megan in conjunction with another school. However, something came up for her the last minute, so she begged me to stand in for her. Everyone here is a stranger. There's no one I can talk to, and I'm not used to environments with so many new faces. Networking does not bring joy. I'm stuck in a loud crowd. All I feel is an uncomfortable disconnect between me and the rest of the world. I'm trying to find the perfect time to slip away when I hear someone calling my name from a distance. Selena! Selena! I follow the voice. Eleanor is waving at me from the crowd. She doesn't move with the usual grace and elegance. Instead, she has to awkwardly push her way through, occasionally turning down invites to talk. But everyone seems to be congregating around her. They follow behind her as she moves. Eleanor can't even take 2 steps without someone inviting her to join them. In the blink of an eye, she trips over her steps again and gives me a defeated smile. I guess they were talking about Eleanor. I suddenly remember that students from Ocean City School of Business were also invited to this social event. Eleanor is pretty and eloquent. She's obviously the center of attention wherever she goes. However, she doesn't seem to be the biggest fan of such situations. Even though she's smiling, her eyes are dead inside. Understandable. Had a great— oh shit. Thank you. Thank you, Shin. I appreciate it. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Something in my pocket buzzes. A new message. Selena, I need your help. What's in it for me? You're not going to make me do this for free, are you? Really seizing the opportunity, aren't we? I studied under Professor C. Do you think I've done well? Yeah, it happens. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day, Shin. Okay, I reread Eleanor's message again and again. When I look up from my phone, she's finally broken free from the crowd and is walking in my direction. Eleanor carries herself with her usual effortless confidence. Step, step, step. Our eyes meet as she walks in my direction. My heart is pounding vigorously in my chest like a muffled drum. Her steps align perfectly with my heartbeat. She walks to the temple of my soul, taking step after step. We're performing a concert that only we can hear. She stops when she reaches my side. What a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Yeah. What a coincidence. Oh! Eleanor's hand lightly rests on my shoulder. I'm clearly puzzled, but she continues acting naturally. She's very close. More close than one would typically be with another at such an event. Her hand gently pulls me into her chest. Oh, whoa. Let's fucking go. Give me that picture right there. Hell yeah. How have you been, ex-girlfriend? She winks and whispers in my ear, quick as a flash. Play along. I instantly understand what she wants me to do. We want it to be believable, right? So maybe we don't exaggerate. Retort. Or maybe we do. Because we want to put on a show. Yeah. I've watched too many melodramatic TV shows these last few years. I immediately get into character. I've been miserable. I haven't seen you in ages. This is my first time seeing you after our breakup. I knew you might come here, so I tried my luck. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I should have found you. I wanted to see you too. No, I made mistakes as well. I'm so glad you're here. Do you think this means our fates are still intertwined? Do we still have a chance? Yes, we do. Eleanor and I's performance leaves the bystanders with their jaws dropped. You two are... She's my ex-girlfriend, Eleanor. I miss you. I haven't been able to eat anything these past few days. I get sucked into the scene, my lines growing more and more passionate. I'm now completely playing the role of the ex-girlfriend. I wanted to text you, but I was so scared that you'd blocked me. I open our conversations again and again only to close them. I heard you'd be here today, so I made sure to dress up. But when I left my apartment, I thought of you again and almost started crying. What if I never got to see you again? What if you didn't want to see me? I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you haven't pushed me away. Since I'm here now, I wanted to tell you everything on your mind. Or I want you to tell me everything on your mind. Let it all out. She smiles and leans in. I can feel her hot breath in my ear. It'll help rekindle our old relationship. She emphasizes rekindle our old relationship as if she's implying something. Our performances change the surrounding atmosphere. Now it's a scene of a desperate ex trying to get back with her girlfriend. Eleanor having her arm around me also helps. It makes us seem like a real couple. A pair of lovers who are about to get back together. The crowd around us went from being shocked to gossiping. One of them is rooting for us and shouts, "Get back together!" This is a skit I would have put on with my high school best friend. Yeah? If I could speak in public, I would probably do it too. Do we have to keep going? I ran out of things to say. My tear-jerking performance yields highly effective results. 1 rumor turns to 10, 10 rumors turn to 100. After all this, no one wants Eleanor's number anymore. And as for me and Eleanor, our scandal results in us losing the right to make conversation with anyone. Instead, we're confined to our corner. We start chatting about random things. The event is only halfway through, but Eleanor and I use rekindling our old relationship as an excuse to leave early. Oh, hell yeah. Can we actually do that? Oops. What oops? I didn't expect you to also be such a talented actress. Also, is the other person you're referring to yourself? Yeah. You look stunning today. Perfect for playing the role of a heartbroken, tear-streaked beauty. The embarrassment finally hits me. I suddenly come to the realization of how humiliating it was of me to say all that in front of a crowd. I might bury myself in a hole and live there for the rest of my life. I'm surprised as well. Maybe it's because of all those stupid dramas I've watched. The words just naturally flowed out. Promise me you'll forget about this entire situation. I swear that you'll never tell another soul. That was just a joke, and I was just doing you a favor. Okay. I promise not to tell anyone. She laughs heartily. I haven't heard her laugh so openly before. I see. That was not a very hearty laugh of mine. Of course it is. What? Something you would do with your high school friend? Her behavior doesn't seem strange or off, but rather familiar. Perhaps a long time ago, the two of us shared a similar conversation, laughing our butts off. Why do I suddenly have this feeling? Selena, sometimes when I see you, I feel... Feel what? Nothing. Like we've known each other for a long time. My heart skips a beat. Are we operating on the same frequency? I'm really grateful. I was just here to help set up the venue. I didn't expect things to turn out this way. I won't keep this from you. I was dragged here to fill a head count as well. Looks like this all went according to fate. Fate put your life at risk in order for me to recognize my true passion, acting. We keep joking around the entire walk until we say goodbye to each other at the crossroads. Eleanor waves. I'm getting the emphasis and nuance wrong of these sentences. God damn it. Thank you for those headpats. Wow. Bleh. Bleh. Maybe I'll have a break soon. Once we reach the end of the month. Hard to tell sometimes. It is. It is very hard to tell sometimes. That's why people reread things. See you next time, ex-girlfriend. Eleanor's shadow disappears in the distance. Now I'm alone. Only then do I realize how the atmosphere was when she was with me. My emotions were still running high, and laughter filled my ears. I recall her smile before she turned to leave, and her voice when she whispered in my ear. Something stirs in my heart. See you next time. Here we go. Yeah, I'll take a break right after the text. It's Christmas tomorrow, and finals. Even in the depths of despair, we should still celebrate. Then, Merry Christmas? Do you have any plans? Studying for finals? Operations research, statistics, ERP. ERP? Is this Christmas Day or Misery Day? You're the one who brought it up. Sorry, I accidentally ruined your mood. Look in your bag. Chocolate? When did you give me this? Wanted to thank you for tutoring me. Repaying Miss Yan. Thanks. Let's go shopping after class. I want to buy you a gift. Okay? It's a deal. Alrighty. And with that, I will take my little break for resting my voice and stuff. Y'all behave now. I'll be back in a few minutes. No! Listen here, you. That's fine. What could you do? Really? Okay, I'm going now. Hello? I return. Hello. Maybe laying down for my chaos! More chaos! Maybe laying down for my break wasn't the best idea. Bed is so comfy. I don't think I've been gone for too long, right? Nah. Like what? Just 5 minutes? Probably. Probably just 5 minutes. Yeah. Hello. But I am ready again. After I take a drink. No. Alright. Maybe I'll take a nap after stream. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Ready? Final exams are approaching. Megan and I head to the library together to study. We're majoring in different subjects, but having a studying buddy, it doesn't hurt. I feel my stamina depleting after a mere few minutes. I toss the textbook aside and let out a long sigh before sprawling across the table. Megan glances toward me. There's so much content I have to review. I spent too much time prepping for my internship and not enough time revisiting my lecture notes. It's going to be hard for me to catch up. Good luck, Selena. Why don't you ask one of our smarter classmates for their notes and study methods? That's a good idea. One of my smarter classmates. For some reason, I don't think of my classmates, but rather... I pull up our contract and start typing. Eleanor, are you busy? What's that? I want you to be my teacher. Look, remember how I tutored you? Let's switch roles. You be the teacher. Well, having a student like you is certainly a challenge. Eleanor. Just kidding. Since you're asking so nicely, how could I possibly refuse? Really? That's great! I'm saved! You got here so fast. I was waiting for her in the library, but I didn't expect her to show up within 20 minutes. Yeah, I happened to be in the area. Want some mint chocolate? It'll wake you up. Ah, casual clothes. Hello. Oh. Cool. I'm still feeling sleepy, and the rain doesn't help at all. I feel so bad taking your chocolate and begging you to help. It's no big deal. You can have it all if you like. My face starts burning, so I promptly change the subject. Have it all, huh? Yeah. You've been keeping up with our major study courses. The later topics are hard for me. I didn't have time to study until now, so I only just realized there's a lot of material I'm not understanding. I'm worried I won't have enough time to prepare. Sorry for troubling you. Selena, you should have more faith in your professor. Eleanor looks at my notes, concentrated on what I'd written. She raises her eyebrows, hesitating to speak. Glad you weren't the only one who's gonna make that joke. I think Selena was thinking that too. Cassidy told me Eleanor's super strict when helping her study. Crap, she's about to lecture me. What's wrong? Is my handwriting too messy? You can't read what I've written? No, there's nothing wrong with your ideas, but your points are disjointed and unclear. They're unorganized. This makes it impossible to set up a system when we're studying. Do you agree? It's because you've been studying with your internship, right? Yeah, a little. Sometimes I'm so busy I don't have time to review my notes. I thought this class wouldn't be a problem, but now that finals are coming up, I've realized that I'm behind. Don't worry. You just need to straighten everything out. There's no need to panic. Sure. Alright. Let me draw you a mind map. Mind map? What's that? She picks up her pen and goes to work. I stare at her, my eyes unfaltering, while my heart refuses to calm down. My mind keeps returning to the day of the networking event. We were sitting so close to each other that day. I could hear her heartbeat and smell her scent. Doesn't this make much more sense? I'm abruptly brought back to reality. She's already finished drawing the mind map. Selena, how dare you let your mind wander off when someone's taking the time out of their day to tutor you? Guilt wells up in my heart. I decided to pay full attention to the rest of her lecture. After we're done, Eleanor points out the main ideas I need to focus on. She even taught me her system for studying, and shared some of her personal experiences with me. She leaves out no detail. We spared no expense. Why don't we stop here for today? Studying is about quality, not speed. Try the study methods I shared with you and review the rest of the topics on your own. Text me if you have any questions. Thank you so much. I have to thank you as well, Selena. What? This is known as the Feynman technique, I think that is. And it's helped me to understand the material better as well. You likely had the same feeling when you were teaching me. Why don't we continue studying together in the future? Her words come unexpectedly. I grin and answer. That's just what I want. Study with you? Of course, that's perfect. I won't fail now that a genius is helping me. We're helping each other. You regularly explain topics to me as well. I've benefited greatly from that. I glanced toward Eleanor, her expression serious. I don't think she's trying to flatter me. Wonderful. With Eleanor here, studying for finals will be 10 times less painful. I feel like I'm able to let my guard down around Eleanor. I never need to explain myself. One look and a few words later, she understands exactly what I mean. Feels like our souls are connected, like we've known each other for a long time. We're study buddies from now on. Just study buddies? What? Nothing. I need to head out. Are you going home? Yeah. Focus on studying. I'll send you a few more problems after I get home. You can use them as a reference. Didn't you say we'd stop here for today? Huh? Oh, yeah, I did. Get some rest. You're so... Eleanor's like an advanced AI machine. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention, you can contact me at any time, and it doesn't have to be about class. My breath hitches, and my heart immediately begins racing. Okay, I'll remember that. I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, get home safe. Bye. Oh, whoa. Oh boy. Are you home? Yes. Sorry, I wanted to take you on a walk around campus. I didn't think they'd be doing construction. Now you've sprained your ankle. Aww. Why didn't we get to see that scene? It's fine. It's not your fault. I'm the one who wasn't looking. You even carried me all the way to the car. I should be thanking you. It's nothing. You're not heavy. You want me to carry you to class tomorrow? I'm not that injured. You'll be the center of attention. Our professor will solely call on you. I can hear the sound of the abacus. Okay, remember to ice your foot. Don't let it get swollen. Got it. Thanks. Let's hang out after you get better. The other option was a gym membership. We need that? Do we? Why? Huh? What do you mean? Why do we need a gym membership? So we can work out together? In gym clothes? Oh, so we don't get drugged and kidnapped again. Oh. I see, I gotcha. I understand now. That's true. We do need that. It has been happening a lot. Let's see, we should know this. Yeah. This should be the karaoke session, right? And parents not coming home for New Year's, right? Yeah. I don't need to... I don't need to save again, but I will. Aww. Is Eleanor coming over? Oh. Selena, whither dost thou go? I'm buying some stuff. Let's watch the Spring Festival Gala tonight. Take heed not to catch a cold. Yes, I know. After doing some shopping at the nearby supermarket, I head home alone with a heavy bag. Not even 2 steps later, I spot a familiar figure in the distance. Eleanor. Eleanor hesitates to go forward, her eyes completely focused on something in front of her. Her expression is hollow, and she completely ignores my greeting. What's she looking at? I follow her gaze, but I don't see anything. The cold breeze runs right past me. The atmosphere feels almost eerie. Eleanor, are you okay? Do you need help? Selena. What a coincidence. She seems to snap out of her daze and lets out a sigh of relief when she sees me. The gloominess vanishes and a smile lingers on her lips, like snow melting away. It's not a forced smile to put me at ease, but one of quiet relief, like someone who's just made it through a hurricane. What were you? I'm here to buy fireworks, when I suddenly remembered I forgot to finish a homework problem. Sorry for making you worry. A lousy excuse. No homework problem would ever result in such an unsettling, dreary mood. Eleanor's terror just now seemed real. I don't know what she went through, but I hope she can have a wonderful new year. Are you sure? As long as you're okay. I'm fine. Don't worry. But what? I have a teeny tiny wish I don't know if you'd be willing to grant me. Could you stay with me? Eleanor is drowning, and I am the driftwood she's desperately trying to grab a hold of. I simply cannot refuse. Okay, I can take you home if you like. Thanks, but it's getting late. You don't need to do that. Just stay with me for a few more minutes. No problem. Hey, did you buy those fireworks yet? I can give you some if you haven't. I rummage through my bag and pull out the sparklers I just bought. No worries, it's fine. Why don't we light them together? Eleanor's suggestion touches my heart. Just thinking about setting off fireworks with her makes me excited. Okay, but aren't you in a hurry to head home? I'm no longer in a rush now that I've bumped into you. I saw a new type of fireworks on display that I'd never bought before. They should look nice. Would you like to try them out with me? Yes. The community is full of people setting off fireworks. The kids are all sniffling from the cold, yet they still refuse to go home. They clutch their parents' clothes, staring at the bright lights in the sky. The sky is set ablaze, filled with all different colors. After we put the fireworks down, Eleanor quickly lights the fuse. The fireworks she bought bursts into a huge ball of flame. Eleanor pulls out a sparkler and lights it as well. You want to start fires? Yeah. Oh, this is pretty. The fragrant ash covers the ground. The sky is lit up with all different colors. Clusters of fireworks burst into different lights, creating specks of stars behind her. Eleanor holds a glowing sparkler in her hand, walking in my direction. The warm light softens her cold features. Her smile even seems brighter. Countless fireworks soar into the sky, bursting and popping, their sounds piercing. For a moment, I lose my sense of hearing. The once quiet night has become fiery and passionate because of the fireworks, their dazzling brilliance spreading across the land. I turn my head slightly, meeting her happy eyes. Just in case this is the whole picture, I'm gonna take a screenshot here. The fireworks felt so far and distant. Only Eleanor exists in my world. When I return to reality, the deafening roar of the fireworks has already faded. There's only a sizzle from the sparkler and Eleanor's low voice. Happy New Year, Selena. Okay, here's the whole thing. There we go. Yay! Ah. I take the sparkler from her hands, accidentally touching her cold fingers. Her eyes are illuminated by the light. Should we just say Happy New Year? I'm just so concerned. Your hands are freezing. Your hands freezing. Have you been standing outside for a long time? Eleanor chuckles. She doesn't reply, instead abruptly moving closer and wrapping her hand around my fingers. Yeah, I'm cold. How about you lend me some of your heat? Get off me! We share a moment of laughter. The sparkler in my hand fizzles out. Eleanor lights 2 more, handing one to me and keeping another for herself. I actually really enjoy this holiday. New Year's is different. It stands out from all the other days of the year. Same days? Hmm? You mean same days what? Same days. Maybe we'll figure it out. Yes. Feels like I'm constantly running forward with no end in sight. Running forward with no end in sight. Just listening to her words makes my breath hitch. But Eleanor says this so naturally, as if it's a daily part of her routine. I recall the schedule Eleanor carries around with her time divided into tiny little slots, each slot filled with a variety of tasks. Her commentary of her own life makes my heart drop. A sense of melancholy lingers within my soul. Change the subject? No, comfort. Unless it's bad. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Change the subject? I suppose. Whatever. We got the affection points, that's what matters, right? Do you like watching movies? I thought of one that might interest you. Tell me about it. The movie is about a group of students who live in an all-girls college. Their education is repetitive and boring. They've already memorized the textbook and the syllabus. No one really has a sense of self. Then the school hires a new teacher who helps them realize what their true desires are. Halfway through my speech, I remember scenes from the movie that had left me feeling frustrated, and I pause. Eleanor, unaware of the reasonings behind my hesitation, tilts her head. And then the students start exploring their own passions and understanding more about their own lives, and live happily ever after. I fast forward past the redundant parts and take a gulp of some freezing cold air. Eleanor, I want you to be happy as well. She silently stares at me. I'm wondering whether or not she actually absorbed my words when she suddenly speaks. Reject the roles they're born to fill. You're talking about the film Mona Lisa Smile, right? Thank you, Selena. I'm very happy right now. Her eyes are like ponds underneath the night sky, serene. My heart flutters. Eleanor. Eleanor shoves all the unopened fireworks in my arms and then leaves. She waves without even turning around to look at me. Hey, Eleanor! Your fireworks! See you next year. Ha! mysterious. What's going on with you, Eleanor, huh? I'm going to watch the New Year's Gala once I get home. I'm watching it right now. What a coincidence. Why don't you come over and hang out with me and Cass? It's fine. I'm terrified you'll force me to watch online lectures with you. No way. I hope your studies and job go smoothly next year. Thanks for the thought. March. And we become an official employee. We have this gathering where everyone fawns all over me again. Rosalie shows up. Yes. Indeed. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Oh. Oh. This is probably us spying on Megan and Cassidy again, right? Hear Megan's voice from the hallway. Cassidy, my beloved Cassidy, please come with me. I'm going home. That karaoke place is finally doing a discount event. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah. Matchmaker. Yeah, it's this. It's this. We saw this. We saw this the first time we played. This one. Okay. So we don't need to see that again. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't need to see that again. In before we find out it's a required thing for the good end. There's still some time before class starts, but I'm already in my seat, scrolling absentmindedly through my phone. Why is Megan on the confessions page again? The second I open my chat window with her, I'm spammed with a couple of links. All posts on our school's confession page. It's mostly just people searching for love, advertisements, or people searching for their lost items. Some anonymous contributors are so funny and witty, they could host their own stand-up comedy show. People's takeout kept getting stolen a few weeks ago. Many people complained via the confessions page and even offered a reward for catching this thief. Today, a new announcement was posted to the page, ending this thrilling saga. The takeout thief was a huge golden retriever. Oh. After looking through all the links Megan sent me, I refreshed the confessions page. What's this? A loading circle pops up on my screen before quickly vanishing. A familiar face appears. It's a picture that was sneakily taken. The star of this picture was of a tall student hugging her textbooks in her arms, heading towards the cafeteria. He has glasses and a ponytail. Who else could that be but Cassidy? The description of the post reads, "Does anyone know this girl? Bumped into her at the cafeteria during lunch. No joke, I swear she's my future girlfriend." Did Megan post that? I skimmed through the comments. They're all singing her praises. Cassidy's picture has won the hearts of many students. The comments are filled with people asking for her Instagram. I can tell she has a 4.0 GPA. I'm so attracted to smart people. Is that the Cassidy I know? I don't know how Cassidy will feel about this. After all, I rarely hear her talk about finding love. Huh? I glance at the picture again. Something feels off. The person in the picture is wearing an electronic watch. From what I remember, Cassidy doesn't typically wear those. But someone else? One name pops out in my mind. Have you had lunch yet? You're so fast. Speak of the devil. Eleanor stands at the door, waving towards me. The watch in the picture is on her wrist. Yeah, I didn't finish the bread I bought this morning, so now it's my lunch. I look down, analyzing the picture again before looking up to confirm. It's definitely Eleanor. Strange. After confirming it's Eleanor, the person in the picture doesn't seem remotely similar to Cassidy. What's wrong? Is there something on my face? Have a drink. Hold on. Oh. Mm. What do you mean? You're almost empty. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. No worries. We'll get it through this. It's fine. No. I hurriedly look away, just realizing I've been staring at her. Really? I think you're lying. You've been staring at me. Eleanor raises her eyebrows. She doesn't believe a single word I just said. You're not planning something evil, are you? She smirks, whispering in my ear. My cheeks suddenly turn bright red. Ever since that day of the gathering, I can't help but blush whenever Eleanor leans in. No, I swear. Thanks to her, Cassidy is no longer a background character, but is now a rising star on campus. And the mastermind behind all this is accusing me of having bad intentions. I hold my phone up, showing her the page. Even I thought this was Cassidy. You two really are twins. So you were mulling over who that was in the picture? Nah, how could I not recognize you? Ah. No change. The first, yeah, you think? I chose it so quickly. However, that's apparently the good one. I was unsure at first, but ended up getting the correct answer. Yeah, right. Actually kind of did though, because you noticed the watch. Oh? How did you figure it out? I grab her hand and shake it. The watch reflects the light from the ceiling on the ceiling above. Keep a low profile, Eleanor. Don't cause trouble for Cassidy. It'll be fine. I only care that you recognize me. You've almost mastered becoming Cassidy, but there's a minor flaw. Please share those insights with me, Selena. Cassidy would never bring her textbooks to the cafeteria. Her expression suddenly changes, as though she's forcing herself to maintain a smile. She actually rarely even goes to the cafeteria. When she's not at class, she's at home. No way she makes it onto the confessions page. That makes sense. Eleanor, you were probably frequently featured on your school's confession page, right? I've never paid attention to that. Do you typically scroll through such accounts? Or do you care a lot about the fact that I'm being featured on such accounts? She leans in so closely that every word she speaks reverberates in my ears. I have no choice but to listen carefully. I've been around Eleanor long enough to know that she turns heads wherever she goes. The note from someone sitting next to us in the library, the people at the network event we attended, the admiring glances as she walked down the street. She's at the center of the stage while everyone else is throwing themselves at her feet, desperate for her acknowledgement. And yet, I am the recipient of her generosity and her thoughtfulness when we're together. I think of New Year's and how amidst all the noise and clamor, I was the only one in her eyes. I never realized this, but now I find myself noticing that I cherish every second I spend with Eleanor. I already fell deeply. It's more than just caring. Yes. Alright. We're a team. Affection with Eleanor reaches 60. Achievement get. A multitude of thoughts rush into my head. Care is not sufficient to describe all the feelings I have towards Eleanor. Perhaps it's more than just caring. Selena, relax. I wasn't interrogating you. But it seemed like you were. She rests her cheek on her hand and grins. Why don't you apply to manage the confessions account? You can just delete any message with a picture of me. What benefit would I get out of that? Well, such situations won't plague your mind in the future. Hey, I don't care that much. My voice grows softer and softer. Deep down, I know I'm lying to myself. Then I'll wait until it does. Her voice is enchanting, like a fluffy dandelion stroking my heart. Selena, your face looks flushed. Do you have a fever? I scramble to grab my textbook and frantically flip through the pages. Back to studying. I'm running out of time. She smirks and turns my book around. I was holding it upside down. Aww, so cute. Hello, So. Welcome in. I am into horror games, yes. Very much so. I'm trying to get more into them again. It's been a while since I've played them. Aside from Chronos, which I'm currently playing through. And I should be playing Chronos tomorrow. On stream. But yeah, I've played lots of horror games. Amnesia. All 3 of the games. Not counting A Machine for Pigs. I've played the first one, the second one, and Bunker. I'm in the middle-ish of the Resident Evil series, which I need to get back to. I've played the Alan Wake games. I think a couple other indie horror games as well. I can't really remember right now. But yes, I am very much into horror games. This coming month, October, I should be playing a lot more. We've got Silent Hill F, and I'll be playing Walking Dead. What else? Probably some other. We'll see. Recently, it's been a lot of RPGs in this game. Lusung! Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. You too, So. I hope you both are. How you doing? Alright. Nice job. You've already got a promotion. It's all because my seniors at the company helped guide me. Don't say that. It's mostly because of you. Are you going to keep working at Huanyu? Yeah, it's the best place for me right now. Then I'll wait for you to get another promotion and get rich. Pay me to dinner when that happens. Next time. I was wishing you well. Really? I don't buy it. I bought you a gift as congratulations. Why don't you come downstairs and grab it later? Oh, thanks. I guess I owe you a meal. Bum. And month. Down into April. Ma. Oh, we're up in the shopping district again. Okay. I received a text from Eleanor early in the morning. Are you free today? Cass won 2 free movie tickets, but she's busy. Wow, she's so lucky. What movie? You can pick. Any genre you prefer? I'm okay with anything. What time? This afternoon. We can head out together from your apartment. I'll come find you. This is the first time I've hung out with Eleanor in such a casual setting that doesn't involve us studying together. I start getting ready early, picking out a nice outfit, brushing my hair, and putting on some makeup. Watching a movie together. Is it a date? It's a question I'm too shy to ask out loud. I can only let it run amok in my heart. Eleanor is punctual as always, arriving outside my door right on time. When I open the door, she raises her eyebrows in surprise. You're well dressed, Selena. I can't waste Cassidy's good luck. Oh, is that the only reason? Why don't you take a guess? Oh, I don't think we've... No, you might have seen this scene once before. Okay. This background. We take a taxi to the movie theater. Since it's the weekend, the place is filled with people. There are couples everywhere. Eleanor and I slide right into the place with the crowd. She doesn't seem to realize this at all, completely focused on finding the place where we can redeem the vouchers. We seem like a couple as well. Just the mere thought of it makes my ears burn. Thank goodness Eleanor doesn't notice. I'm overjoyed, but also mysteriously disappointed. Found it. There's a ton of people here. Stay where you are and wait for me to come back. Don't run around. Okay. What movie would you like to see? She patiently awaits my answer. Oh boy, which one? Oh god. What do you guys think? What should we pick? Comedy, romance, horror? I don't think comedy would be that great. Personally. Although sharing laughs together is fun. Since we're wanting to be a couple, I think either romance or horror would be better. Romance for obvious reasons. Horror, we could be potentially cute when we get scared, yeah? You personally like horror? Let's see if that's a good one. Horror. Oh, she liked it. Okay. Alright, let me just check to see if it's just one option that's good, or if she likes... Okay, she likes that one better. And let me just look at the comedy, yeah. Okay. She prefers the romance. Gotcha. She prefers to watch romance with us. Yeah. Okay. Well, now that we know, we have to pick romance. Yeah. Let's watch something romantic. Can't let this golden opportunity to slip out of my hands. I rarely get to watch movies with someone else. You better treasure it. The theater is quiet. Eleanor and I pick our seats towards the back near the center. Our view is unobstructed. We're plunged into darkness once the last light dims. The only source of light is what's being projected on the big screen. Aw, it's cute. Let me just... At that same moment, I feel a warm hand graze past mine, then pull away. I glance toward my side, noticing Eleanor adjusting her sleeves. The watch on her wrist reflects the light on the screen. She accidentally touched my hand. In that instant, I felt the heat from her dry palm melt into mine. An affectionate feeling swells in my chest. My pinky inadvertently twitches. Why? Her hand gently touches mine again, as if she's concerned, but also as if she's trying something. The passion within my heart threatens to escape. I subconsciously grip Eleanor's hand. Ah! Blush. Blush! She chuckles. I feel like a punctured balloon. I want to retract my hand, but Eleanor has no intention of letting that happen. I'm not offended, nor do I hate the feeling. A new feeling emerges in my heart, one that I've never felt before. Eleanor. She doesn't answer. She tilts her head and her ear close to mine. My heart sings with joy. The romance film moves at a slow pace, establishing the atmosphere and pushing forward the relationship. There are many twists and turns. The climax of the plot is tear-jerking, as we can see right here, you cutie. Oh my gosh. Protagonists meet again after a long time. They stand in front of each other, not saying anything, but their eyes are red. My eyes get teary, and my nose gets stuffy. Are you crying? No. It's okay. This part's emotional. Would you like me to help you wipe your tears away? I find a wet spot on my cheeks. My tears have already spilled out. I'm not going to admit I was crying. I wipe my eyes with the back of my hand and mutter a sniffly reply. No, I'm not crying. The lights in the theater turn on as the credits roll. I finally return to my senses, discovering I'm resting my head on Eleanor's shoulder. She doesn't mention it at all. I didn't think of anything of it when it was dark and I couldn't see anything. But now that the movie is over and the lights are back on, I feel a little self-conscious. Oh, cute! Oh my gosh. I sit up straight, pretending nothing had happened. I grab the popcorn and our drinks, letting Eleanor know she'd head out. We put our head on her shoulder. Oh, it's so cute. We follow the crowd to the exit. Eleanor holds my hand like she's worried I'm a little kid who would get lost. I make a half-hearted excuse to avoid bringing up what happened in the theater. What do you think of the movie? Let's see. I kind of want to say take a guess to show interest in her thoughts. Yeah, okay. You were watching so intently and you're still curious about my thoughts? Want to take a guess? I was afraid you'd want to discuss it with me afterwards, so I didn't dare let myself get distracted. I think... I've got nothing. Let's go eat. I know a nice restaurant nearby that suits your taste. Please try it out, my dearest film critic. The restaurant Eleanor picked is near the movie theater. This restaurant is currently celebrating its anniversary and teamed up with the theater for a lottery event. A sign advertising it is right outside the door. Oh? Are we gonna win? We're gonna win the lottery? Anniversary giveaway. All participants have a chance of winning one super VIP movie ticket. That's what the sign reads. Eleanor, wait. I pull her back and turn towards the advertisement. What? Is this the lottery Cassidy entered? But the prize is only for one movie ticket. Yes, she won. But it was the buy two, get one free one. Huh? Buy two, get one free? I'm puzzled. Before I can ask her more questions, Eleanor cuts me off and drags me into the restaurant. Eating comes first. Don't worry about anything else. She's hiding something. She bought the movie tickets herself. Shoot. I shouldn't have watched the movie. The AC here is so cold. Why did Eleanor forbid me from going to the movie theater near campus? Ha! I see, I see. No, she has her priorities. Oh no, wait, no. No, yeah. So the buy two will get one free deal, yeah? I see. I get it. And then she... Ah, that's funny. That's so cute. The pictures you took are all so beautiful. I'm saving them. I'm saving them too. That's my work. Shouldn't I keep a copy too? Sure. Let's get these printed out someday. Print out the one with both of us. I can't wait. I hope there are more opportunities for you to work with the camera. You can take a picture of me anytime. You know that's not what I meant. You're getting greedy, Eleanor. Yabbe! Fenris, hello! Thank you for the raid! Hi! Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all had a great time over at Fenris's stream. He's a cutie. How did it go? How is everyone? Let's see. Shout out. Ah, you've been playing Silent Hill F. I see. How you liking it so far? Is it good? It looks good from the tiny little snippets I've seen. Yes, welcome everybody. If you don't know who I am nuivhi.bsky. I play lots of horror games myself, though recently I've been doing lots of RPGs like Expedition 33, as well as games like this. You think the Raiders deserve the full model, do they? Yeah? What? That was intense. Your heart can't handle it. But the game's really good, Maw. It's good. I'm glad you're liking the game, even if it is scary. Can't wait to start playing it myself, actually. That'll be fun. We'll make another grand return to horror this coming month. But, since a request is made for my full model, I'll treat y'all to the experience. What's up? Feet. In my shoes. You like my shoes? Sparkly. There are a lot of things about me that are very sparkly, such as my tail. The skirt. Yeah. A lot of things. What do you think? Huh? Hello? What? Ma? Missed me, did you? It is a great model. I'm so happy. So happy with it. Ah. Oh dear. Good to hear my voice more. I've never played Silent Hill before either. Maybe this will be the start of my entry to the series, and I'll play the other games as well. That'll be fun. But, wow. Thank you again for the raid. Hope everybody had fun at your stream. Oh, now that you're here, feel free if you need so. Take care of yourself. Go get some food, water, rest, whatever it is you need. I'll be here trying to rizz up girls, yes. Yum. about right there. Oh. You think your first horror game was BioShock? BioShock considered a horror game? I guess so. I wouldn't really consider it a horror game. Let's see, that's this section. Don't need to read that again. We've read it, what, 3 times already? Maybe just 2. Your first horror game was the first Silent Hill and The Grudge on the Wii. Ah, okay. Gotcha. My first horror game. What even was it? I don't know. I think my first horror game might have actually been Amnesia. Yeah. Loved that game so much when I played it. It did scare me a bit the first time, but you know me. I don't get that scared. Oh well. Although recently with Chronos, I've been getting scared more than usual with horror games. That's interesting. Maybe I'm becoming weak from being away from them for so long. Who knows? Oh, are we at her apartment? When was this picture taken? Oh, it's the award ceremony of some international competition. I can't remember. But they have a local specialty over there that's delicious. I'll take you there someday. Oh, I see. An international competition. I nod my head, pretending to understand, and swipe left, bringing up another picture. What about this one? I don't remember. What about this? No clue. And this? Lame. I hand Eleanor her phone back and stand up to change my seat. I pout. We're supposed to be talking about your past. You don't remember 8 out of 10 pictures. Eleanor chuckles and shakes her head helplessly. My life is fairly monotonous and repetitive. Why don't we talk about you? I'd like to know more. Know more about me? What's there to know? Even dates require both parties to get to know each other. This can't be a solo interrogation, can it? So, Miss Young, why don't you introduce yourself? Why is a word like date showing up here? I let out a sigh. Fine, I'll play along. Should we exaggerate or be modest? You'll be lurking? Okay. Yeah, you get something to eat. Eat something nice. I'll be here. Thank you for looking. You don't get too scared in horror games either? Take it seriously? Okay. But... Damn. It wasn't a good one. To show we're actually trying. Yeah? That's so sudden. I'm completely unprepared. I'm actually quite average. We'll shake as we lie. I guess so. I truthfully divulged the mistakes I'd made at work and the stern lecture I'd received from my supervisor. It made me reflect a lot on my actions. I don't think she was being objective in her review, though. She was just mad. Lame. Let's big ourselves up, yeah? My name is Selena, and I'm an academic genius since I was a child, and an extrovert. I don't hold back the compliments. I praise every single action I've done, to the point where I'm tired of myself towards the end. Eleanor smirks. I haughtily raise my chin. What's wrong? Have a problem? Miss Yan, you're quite satisfied with yourself? Yes, but isn't this supposed to be a date? A win's a win, even if it's through lying. I think you're telling the truth. You're not lying. Miss Yan, can I get to know you a bit more? I don't dare look up, terrified of meeting her burning gaze. Instead, I awkwardly change the subject. I think you're very talented. You've won so many awards before. Thank you for the compliment. I know I'm talented. Eleanor says teasingly. It would usually piss me off, but I know she's worked really hard to maintain a perfect GPA. So I play along. You're a classic example of the kid every parent wants theirs to be. You're good at everything. Not really. Even I have a few things I'm not good at. Though it's not a lot. Are you serious? Give me an example. Eleanor is perfect in every way. It's hard for me to imagine something she'd struggle at. When I was in elementary school, I was often disturbed and struggled focusing. Because of that, I failed to receive a perfect score on my finals. Our teacher made our parents sign all our exams, so I took them home. They didn't say anything when they saw my scores. I'd scared myself, though. Elementary school was ages ago. Is this really an example of a failure? Is there nothing else? Nothing like that happened afterwards. Who else but Eleanor? Isn't my past boring? No, I think it's important and meaningful. Eleanor nods and falls silent, as if pondering my words. Oh yeah, what did you mean when you said you're often disturbed? Some of the kids in my class were excluding me. Likely because I was a new transfer student. You transferred schools? Cass and I were adopted. Our parents aren't our biological ones. We never really had a proper education before, so we transferred schools in the middle of a semester. What? Eleanor and Cassidy were adopted? I'm completely taken aback. Eleanor squeezes my hand as if she's read my mind and smiles. This is the first time Eleanor has truly let me in. Thanks for telling me. Mel? Yeah. Alright. Thanks for trusting me and telling me this. A hint of surprise crosses Eleanor's face, but it's quickly replaced with a sincere smile that reminds me of flowers blooming. I'm grateful you're willing to listen. I probably wouldn't have told anyone apart from you. After that, Eleanor becomes quite talkative, telling me all about her life growing up. My foster parents are both amazing people. I want to be someone worthy of their love. I don't want to waste their efforts. Plus, I get the sense that they want something back from me as well. Eleanor. She says it so naturally, as though she's long accepted her abandonment and harbors no resentment. But that's just my theory. My foster parents have never shown they felt such a way. I've always feared falling behind, so my foster parents put more of their attention on me. As for Cass... Eleanor's eyes cast down. They've always been lenient with her. I, of course, also wish for her to live a happy life, and for her to never have to worry about any of this. Are you jealous of Cassidy? My voice is soft. Eleanor and Cassidy are polar opposites of each other. Maybe Eleanor's jealous of her lifestyle. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But I was born like this. I just can't relax. I often supervise Cass, so she's not completely free. Wow, such a strict sister. I worry about her safety and set some rules in place because of that. For example, it's all related to personal safety. She has a curfew, and if she's going somewhere far, she has to take a taxi. Eleanor loves Cassidy, but does Cassidy enjoy being doted upon like that? I feel uneasy, remembering her comments about Eleanor. But Cass is grown up now. She needs to take control of her own life. I can no longer make decisions for her. Indeed, everyone matures eventually. She can occasionally lend you a hand as well. Yes, but there are some parts of my life I simply cannot share with her. Not even with your own sister? We might be related by blood, but that doesn't mean we'll always understand each other. Some things are best kept to myself. Her gaze wanders off into the distance. Her voice grows softer and softer. Ow. Ow. Excuse me. That sounds scary. Eleanor looks at me with a smile. Do you still want me to continue? You're not going to say something creepy, are you? She mysteriously whispers in my ear. Selena, your eyes widen when you're scared, like a deer in headlights. Eleanor's breath makes me ticklish and enrages me. She, however, is completely relaxed, as if the words she'd just spoken are like tumbleweeds in the desert, flying away with the wind. I have no intention of telling her everything. She has her own secrets as well. I can sense she doesn't want to continue talking about this. It's not my place to ask, so I stop. Let's talk about you some other day. Don't change the subject like you did today. Okay, I'll tell you everything about my life growing up. Just promise you won't laugh. Do you feel like you've lost something? What? My hair clip. It's gone. Guess where it is? Is it at your apartment? I haven't been anywhere else today. Yeah. Ugh, I left in such a hurry I forgot. Why don't you just leave yourself behind at my place next time? What are you saying? I'll bring it over tomorrow. Why don't I? Why don't I leave myself behind at her place? A good question. Oh. Right. The scene where Iris leaves. Yes. Okay. I think we'll do one more. And then I'll end things. Think about supper. These are all things I'd say if I was flirting. Shit, I'm in this game. Damn, are you Eleanor? Or do you see yourself more as Selena? I'm filled with apprehension as I glance nervously into the kitchen from the doorway. Eleanor, why don't I give it a try? Eleanor has no intention of leaving her spot. No, I can do it. She's confident, but I'm the complete opposite. Maybe I'd feel more reassured if this were some group project and not a fiery escapade involving pots and pans. Eleanor's stubbornness is unrivaled. 1 week ago, Eleanor declared she would start learning how to cook. This is her first time putting what she's read to the test. As for why she suddenly decided upon this, I'll go out on a limb here and say she's jealous of Nixie. Oh, I see. You're Eleanor? I see, I see. Who would I be? I mean, to be honest, the honest answer is just, I'm Selena. I think I'm very much Selena. But I also see a bit of myself in Iris, to be honest. You're Eleanor, but you can cook. I see. The other day. You're back early. Not many people in the cafeteria today. I didn't go to the cafeteria. Nixie was worried I wouldn't have enough time to eat, so she made me lunch. I see. She's so considerate. Eleanor's tone shifts. Something feels off. She's just my neighbor. Please, don't yandere her. Bad ending, Iris? Don't worry about it. We're just neighbors. I help her out when I can, and she helps me out when she can. For some reason, I find myself giving her an explanation. Nixie's a childhood friend, but she's also my neighbor, so technically that's not a lie, right? Yes, but you shouldn't rely on her all the time. After all, you have me. Huh? Let me think. I've decided, since you rarely have time to eat lunch, I'll start cooking for you from now on. Huh? It's like watching a hurricane in progress. I have to step in if she blows the kitchen up. Don't worry, Eleanor, we already finished her path. Yes, exactly. Eleanor told me that she's been researching and studying simple recipes. However, she found all those recipes to be worthless and proclaimed only the complicated theatrical dish on the last page to be worthy of my lunch. Ah! 30 minutes have passed. Eleanor finally turns the exhaust off and walks over to me expressionless. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. What is that? They had to censor it because it's such a crime. Thanks. I can't wait to taste it. She shakes her head, her eyebrows furrowing. Keeping the food that far away? Let me taste it first. Don't touch it. A dark-colored amorphous blob sits in the center of my snow-white plate. It's drenched in sticky brown goo. You can barely tell it's been cut into triangles. I don't even want to imagine what this was supposed to be. Nor do I understand how it became such a sad, pathetic mess. This seems more like a poisonous potion brewed by a witch as opposed to my lunch. No thanks. You don't want that? No? If we were playing Truth or Dare, and either cooking was the dare, I'd imagine everyone would pick Truth. Eleanor, what's this dish called? Eleanor doesn't respond. Her expression is solemn. She picks up her chopsticks, taking a bite before spitting it out back out a few seconds later. Swish! She dumps the food into the trash can. Let's stop here for today. I'll try again another day. Sorry for wasting your ingredients. I'll replace them. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I think the cooking should be left to me in this relationship. This turn of events happened way too fast. I only come to my senses by the time she's tying a knot in the garbage bag. Why didn't you let me eat? Oh, no. I'll teach her next time. Yes. Eleanor. Sorry, Selena, for letting you down. Don't worry about it. Taking the first step is already huge. It wasn't perfect, but I could sense your passion. I'll teach you next time, okay? I have to rely on you again, Professor Yan. It's no big deal. Before I can finish my sentence, Eleanor walks over, her eyes clear, her gaze sincere. Save your happiest moment for when I cook you the perfect meal. I'll succeed next time. Promise you'll praise me then, okay? Her words carry a heartfelt determination. I empathize with her disappointment and feel her earnestness. Her palm strokes my cheek, molding us together. I can't help but nod my head. Okay, I can't wait. Couples cooking classes, hell yeah, that'll be fun. Thoughts on my progress? What's that? Potatoes and beef. You can't tell? Those are potatoes? That reaction is deeply hurtful. Sorry. I don't really know how to cook. I followed each and every step. Why did it end up such a disaster? You can't go entirely by the book, genius. You understand the term appropriate amount? You're taking joy in my suffering, aren't you? I'll teach you next time. Okay, I'll have to rely on you for this again, Miss Yan. This as well. Alright. End the month. There we go. And here's where I'll end things. I have to say, this route is turning out a lot cuter and more wholesome than I expected. I was expecting it to be darker, or at least more, I don't know, like she's taking advantage of us. But so far it's been really nice. Where's the twist exactly? Well, prediction time. Yeah? Prediction time. Honestly, I got nothing. What if the birth parents come back into the picture suddenly? Oh. That would be interesting. Maybe. I mean, I'm concerned about how she was acting around the New Year's portion. That moment where she was standing next to the street, just staring blankly ahead with that very concerning look on her face. I don't know what that's about. That has me concerned. I feel like them being adopted might play a part. Maybe, yeah. We'll see. Next time on Love Curse. Will Eleanor ever learn to cook? Are Cassidy and Eleanor actually the same person? How much of a yandere is Eleanor actually? Will we get kidnapped this time? Find out next time. PTSD from her house catching fire and her losing her parents. Huh. You know, maybe. That could actually make a bit of sense. Maybe. Huh. Didn't think of that. Putting kidnapping at 20% right now. That seems to be like a good number for the prediction right here. All right. I'll save again just in case. All right. Now, I always forget how to exit this game. Why do I always forget? There. Put the button in the top left corner that says home. Yeah, that one. All right. And titty. There we go. Ignore how you can see the border of the game, okay? Ignore that. There we go. But that's zoomed in. There we go. OBS received an update today. And now Stream Deck cannot switch scenes for some reason. I don't know why. Something. Oh well. But I hope you all enjoyed this segment of Love Curse. Us getting the good ending for Iris. We didn't get kidnapped this time. Yet. There's still time. Thank you for coming, Fenris. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope everybody had a nice time here. And I hope you all have a great evening / night / day / wherever the hell you are in the world. Yes. Yeah. I should be streaming tomorrow. Some more Chronos after I get home from work. And yeah. It should be good. I'm excited to play Chronos again. I like that game. Good. But now, I'ma go. Maybe get some food. Maybe pass out. Oh damn, my music was muted. There we go. Hi, music. Hey. And thank you. You too. See y'all again soon. Let's see. How quickly can I do this? Is that good enough? I think it was good enough. Night, y'all. Are you blushing, huh? Huh? Why you blushing? Alright, I'll actually go now. Bye-bye.